Guacamole?
Yeah.
No, it was Jimmy Buffett's
Anyway.
Let's Get Drunk and
Well,
Screw.
it's a good intro for the
Man.
Tamale Man.
The Tamale Man.
Yay! That's right.
Buenos dias, beaches.
What's going on, man? and a happy crap day to you.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, I love it.
All right, Brian.
Public Air Patrol.
There you
and
go,
Aerospace
man.
Program.
Yeah, I saw Gary in his uniform. He had to have a uniform. He had to have patches. He had to have all that stuff, I mean, he's like, wait a minute. Do I have a name? Do I have a rank? I mean, how far do I go up in the rank here?
Well, he's our craplin.
Yeah,
That's so perfect.
I gotta get me my uniform too. I want a uniform.
I got
Well,
mine
you know
on
what?
today.
One of our new members, Emily Randall, is all over it. So
Oh,
she's
really?
part of the aerospace program. So she is a Conchronaut that lives up in the D.C. area.
That's right. I love Emily Randall.
Conchronaut.
She is
love it.
fantastic, and she is coming to the Tiki Man Radio Escape to the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase,
Showcase.
US
Awesome.
bound this year.
Yippee!
Her and Roger Bartlett.
That's right, Roger Bartlett.
Oh,
Who?
that's awesome.
Roger Bartlett. One of the original Core Reefers. You
Reefers?
damn parrot heads. You don't even know what in the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'll never get that look out of my brain from that. But
I
I
know.
was like, we got Roger Bartlett on stage. Who?
Who?
I was like,
Out
what?
of here, yeah, not.
Is he playing Donnie Brewer's band? No.
No.
Hell no. This is all about Jimmy Buffett, damn it.
Is he with Tom Shepard or Jerry Diaz?
Yeah.
No.
How about I know, you crazy dumb bastard?
That's right. All the crap we have to put up with. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
There's a lot of it in Key West.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Man,
We're fantastic.
we was talking about earlier, I played that song by Gary Rafferty, Home and Dry, and I love that line in there that, I'm feeling tired, but I feel good because I did everything I said I would, and that's
a great
perfect,
line.
perfect song to come home to.
Yes.
Well, I appreciate y'all calling me while you're all sitting around the pea pods there at the bar.
That was funny.
Well, listen, they have a bathroom in the corner of the pool.
It's not that disgusting.
No,
I'll tell you what, we went to the pool the other day here, and the water to me was so damn cold, and I got out there and I was trying to find a warm spot. I had to make my own.
Oh, you must have been over at Dante's.
Hey, it's clean on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
Oh,
After
yeah.
that, you're at your own risk.
We had a great time, man. I wish we could get you guys down. We announced earlier we're going to Dominican Republic next year, and man, we're glad to. You guys need to come along. So you can get off the rock every once in a while and start to learn to relax.
Well, you know what?
You are
We're
when you
getting
go
ready.
retire.
We're getting ready to go on our big sail trip. So
That's
we're leaving
right.
on the 1st of
Right.
June,
Yeah.
and we're going down to St. Martin, and we're joining our Albuquerque compadres down there, and
Yeah.
we're going to be on probably a 59 or 52 foot catamaran, and we're going to go from St. Martin, work our way down to St. Vincent with a lot of stops along with St. Bart's. I think we're going to try and hang out at St. Bart's for the day. We're trying to go to Banky Bank's place while we're down there.
Nice.
On Anguilla. So yeah, we got a lot planned for that trip, and you're hearing it from me now. If you call or text me, don't expect an answer for 2 whole weeks.
That's right.
I am
That's
going
right.
off the grid.
That's good.
all right.
That's good, man. And because when you get back, it's full steam ahead for Key West. Because for me, I got 2 months now. The clock's ticking for the summer party, right? And so. I gotta get out here and do this whole maintenance thing, and 2 months goes by fast when you're trying to run this place. It's a full-time job just keeping light bulbs in around here. Okay, so
Hey, it's the same thing here. I mean, this has been nonstop for us this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe it's May already. Between gigs, people coming in here, snowbirds, the radio stuff, you name it. It's just been nonstop.
well, Gary was wearing me out in Mexico. When you're doing a live remote, I'm like, you don't understand the whole concept of escape, do you?
We're not. We're not.
But anyway.
He's a trip. Good
Oh, he
Lord.
is a trip.
All right, so the long-awaited, and I apologize. We've been on the road for the last couple of weeks. We didn't really make the thing we should have, the big deal about the Tamale Man song. But tell us a little bit how this all came about.
Well, first of all, I'm pretty sure Sweet Harriet and Ray the Roadie are listening in from New Hampshire.
They are.
Absolutely.
They are our snowbirds, and when they're down here, I love when they're down here. I mean, I can't believe how fast the time goes.
Yeah.
But last year when they were down here, she had this idea for a song called Tamale Man. But she's heard all the stories of, how the FedEx driver, got involved with it, and just all the stories, you and I delivering tamales to the sauce boss.
That's right.
So everything in this song, all the lines in this song are true. It's about me and what people want and the type of tamales that we make. And so she had written it last year she'd written it. We'd made a few changes to it, and we were trying to figure out, God, what kind of melody? And for me, it was like a bluesy style. I felt bluesy with it. So
Yeah.
I kind of came up with it. She and I have been through this whole thing back and forth. Had a year to play it. When she was down here this year, we wanted to make sure we got it recorded. And that was our goal, that before she left the island, at least to have it ready to go. And we did. She left as we were putting the final touches on it and getting it through the process. And I'll tell you what, I was at Old Stone Coffee House today, and I had them out there singing it with us. So it was a lot of fun. It's been a fun song. We did a thing out at Frida's on Friday.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
We were listening on the boat. We had it playing on the...
The sheer fact that I was throwing up off the side of the catamaran had nothing to do with that.
But we were listening on the boat.
It sounded like a fun show, man. It sounded like a blast.
We had a great time. But, we had 2 hours. We started off with live music, Michelle and I took 4 dozen tamales down there. By the end of the night, they had only 8 tamales left. I mean, they were selling like, I want to say hotcakes, but they were selling like tamales.
Hot tamales.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, from 8 to about 11, we did the full radio show down there. We had a few glitches. We kept losing the internet off and on, but I was able to get it back in and make that happen.
Yeah.
We had it on Audacity, so I should have the entire show taped and everything, so I'll be putting that out there.
Oh, that'd be great.
But I did the dumbest damn thing.
So did
I wanted this to be perfect. The live music for 2 hours went perfect. We had a great crowd there. It was unbelievable. We had some songwriters that came in and hung out with us, and so we had fun with that.
Was Joey Wood there? Did I see?
Joey Wood and Penny Wood came in. They're down here for their anniversary.
Oh, very cool.
Jessica Watts came in. Of course, Key West Vanessa, who does a lot of my promos.
Yep.
She was there. So I was working so hard to make all this happen. I got, it was all Mexican music that night, for Cinco de Mayo and everything.
Yeah.
And we get ready to debut the Tamale Man song. And it was a stupid artisan market one because I forgot to put the
Your own damn song. Hey, I could have emailed it to you if you needed it, man.
No, you couldn't.
Not at that moment, I couldn't. No.
But no, I was just like, son of a gun, man. I was like, I couldn't believe I did that. But you know what? Even the artisan market song was really good. But when I upload the song to SoundCloud or the show, I'm going to take that out and insert the right song.
There you go.
Yeah, but it was a fun time that night. We had a great time, and it was fun doing it.
Well, we're going to.
I'm ready for a break.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. We're going to play the song right quick, and then we'll come back to you. But it's interesting how you guys just landed on this, and I want to talk about it when we come back. How Sweet Harriet started out the beginning of the song, and how it's kind of like an introduction to the Tamale Man. But we'll talk a little bit about that when we come back after playing the song. All right?
Sweet.
All right, here we go. The Tamale Man, which is what I've always told him he was. Okay, number one. I've always said you need to forget all this other crap and focus on tamales. All right.
I suck at music, but hey,
he's actually pretty damn good at music.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The Tamale Man. Let's see. I'm gonna put you back in the green room, and we'll play it and come back. Okay.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Here I'm gonna crack me open Tecate beer. The heat and flavor, don't you know? Well, tamales are hot, ready to go. Friends, neighbors, the sauce balls too. Be a tamale, and if you choose, well, who wants tamales? We want tamales. Who wants tamales? We want tamales. Tamale Man, well, that's alright. Said, how many can I roll tonight? I said, who wants tamales? We want tamales. Who wants tamales? We want tamales. It's a Conch Republic tamale thing. I'm Tamale Man. Well, give me a ring. Your pork, green chili, oh yeah. Your chicken and beef, oh yeah. Bean and cheese, oh what a treat. Vegetarians got no meat. Best one on a holiday is cranberry turkey. What can I say? Who wants tamales? We want tamales. Who wants tamales? We want tamales. Tamale Man, well that's alright. How many can I roll tonight? Who wants tamales? We want tamales. Who wants tamales? We want tamales. It's a Conch Republic tamale thing. I'm Tamale Man. Give me a ring. It's a Conch Republic tamale thing. I'm Tamale Man. Give me a ring.
Told you about the gravy yet.
All right, let me get back over here right quick. Hold on just a second. There we go.
That was great.
That was fantastic, man. Let's see here if I can get that. It's not playing for some reason, but anyway. All right, so man, that came together. You got a little bit of your Elvis thing going on there.
You know what? My inner Elvis came out. Seeing how he and I share the same birthday, so
That's right.
Right.
January, what, 6th?
January 8th.
January 8th, yeah.
January 8th. There you go.
You know,
There you go.
B-Man, nobody or very few people know about tamale gravy.
Yeah.
And that last line, it just popped with me in the memories of living in San Diego County.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, I mean, Danny and Heather, they've had it when they were here. Just something that, you know, it's Colorado style. It's a little thicker, kind of what we do down here, but it's that was a fun song to put together. Before I forget, you know, you should get Sweet Harriet on sometime, and
We do. We need to do that. Yeah.
kind of hear what everything, you know. And I'll tell you the fun thing, the background where people are doing Who Wants Tamales. First of all the lyrics were laid right here at the Beachy Shell Studios.
Oh wow.
And then, I had the guys up in Atlanta that I used to kind of finalize everything for us. But, when you got the people in the background, we actually did it a couple different ways. Michelle was in Alabama at the time. And so it was me, Ray, and Harriet. And then we did some takes. And I'm like, wow, those are really good. Well, then when Michelle got down here, we did it again with all of us. And I'm like, holy crap, that came out even a little different. So we meshed them all together, which makes it sound like an even bigger crowd.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
That is cool, man. And so the intro there with Sweet Harriet, how did y'all come again about that again?
It's interesting because I didn't know how. I thought I was going to do the whole song.
Right.
And I wasn't sure how that was going to go. And, so it was just one day we're in here and she's like, hey, I'm going to sing that first part. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I didn't know if she was going to sing half of it. I guess we never really talked about it.
Right.
And she came in here, did her part, and then next thing you know, it's like it just gelled at that point. And then we were, with the backgrounds and everything else. It was a fun little project, collaboration project between the two of us. We have fun with her anyway. When she's down here, we're always doing something. And it was funny. I was talking to her this morning, telling her I was going to be on the radio, and going to be at the Old Stone Coffee House. And she's like, well, you know what? She goes, I need to talk with you when you have some time, because Now she's already thinking of a gravy song.
Gravy. I love Sweet Harriet.
We need to have like the Tamale CD, you know? I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
It was kind of weird, like, you know, the cover of the CD was we were trying to figure that out too.
Yeah.
And I had told her, I said, what are you going to do? Because a lot of this is her brainchild and what she came up with. So this is probably the first song that I was just kind of like the guy behind the scene, kind of like the co-writer of sorts, you know, and then so we were going back and forth, and she had some ideas, and I'm like, man, that just didn't work. And then, you know, with all this AI stuff going on, I have my friend out in Albuquerque. He's been doing a lot of the photos with AI. We give him a bunch of stuff, and then what kind of photo comes out of it. So we tried that, and there was some neat photos, but I'm just like, that just doesn't do it. So then we came up with me actually holding tamales in my hand.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of weird how it all kind of worked out in a good way. It's been a lot of fun. And you know, the guys up in Atlanta, I mean, they had fun with this project.
It's like, that's Tune Designer, right? Tune Designer?
I use Tune Designer, yeah. It's been a fun project.
Well, it came together nice, man. I mean, you guys work really well together, and you know, you've kind of with all the other crap that you've got going on, you stay busy all the time. You've actually been a little more dedicated over the last year and a half or two to your songwriting.
Well, I guess I've been, I don't know, I don't want to say depressed, but just kind of a little put back where it's like I haven't come down here to do what I want to do, is to write more songs.
Right.
And so I think that was a fun project to get together. We actually have another one that she and I had an idea with this. So I'm kind of working on that one. I got another one out called Sea Breeze that I'm working right now. It's just kind of, you know, just picture yourself sitting at the beach, you know, and hotter than hell. And then you get that breeze that comes in. You're just like, oh my God, I love that sea breeze. So I had an idea with that, and I've been toying around with that and cleaning up some lyrics and how I want it to go and what I want in the song. So I'm trying to get away from that what I call a trop rock. I don't know if you stereotypical way of writing music,
right,
where I've always got to have a freaking flip-flop, a palm tree, and sand in my bum.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think that's very important. You know, I've talked to several artists about that because anybody, there's a lot of people out there. You'll hear, you know, a new artist come along, and it all sounds the same, right? It's a margarita on the beach and you know, rum in your hand and all that stuff, and they're hitting all the points of what they think is a trop rock song. But I think there is a point.
Is that Willie in the background?
Is that Willie?
Did you hear Willie in the background?
I hear Willie in the back. He's talking. Wow, 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 wow.
Jesus Christ, you hadn't fed Willie yet? What the hell's going on?
Hi, Willie.
The pain.
I know. It ain't easy being you. But there is a point to where, you know, if you're a serious songwriter, whatever, you move on past that. You still have that feel of escapism, but it's not a, you know, it has to be X, Y, Z. And I don't even know if there is a has to be, but I have listened to a lot of music over the last 9 years that's called trop rock.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think, you know, on the same subject, when I'm writing a song anymore, it's like, you know, what is trop rock?
Yeah.
And I think we have fallen into this trap that everything has to be constantly beach related, you know, palm tree related. I sat underneath there, I got hit in the head with a coconut.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But you know, I was drunk and, you know, passed
always
out
drunk.
in my hand.
Yeah, always drunk.
It's just all those kind of things that I think it's so overused that I personally get tired of hearing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think what's really cool about Tiki Man Radio, not because I'm part of Tiki Man or I have my own show and stuff like that. I've thought about this well before that, but you are all over the map where you just don't play trop rock. You play other things. I don't consider this song a full trop rock song. It's got Key West in it. It's got a different take of Key West in it. It's got a different take of the Conch Republic. It's a true real life thing. where most songs are talking about what people want to do, of sitting on the beach, getting drunk with a margarita, those kind of things. This is a true story, which will probably why it will never play on Radio Trop Rock, why it probably won't make a lot of the other radio stations, because they're wanting me to sing, I'm eating a tamale, sitting on the beach. Oops, I spilled some juice on my feet,
No, I'm with you. I mean, I'm so glad you said that, because it's so true. I mean, it's a different perspective. I think that serious songwriters get it, though.
Yeah.
I get it.
I think so, and I hope so. It's, not that I give two craps if it plays on Radio Trop Rock or not. I just find it interesting that, we're not part of that clique.
Yeah.
Your music world is this. Theirs is this.
Yeah, thank you so much for saying that.
It's unfortunate that, they've steam piped themselves, into that world. And it's the same thing where I'm seeing all the other radio stations starting to do the same, stovepipe of, of things where, I had one radio show Monday night, I won't say, but was excited to get it, but have yet to play it. And I don't think they're going to play it. And I'm okay with that. Maybe doesn't fit into their so-called genre, but, it's got a lot of good stuff with it. It's Key West, because I live here. I'm the Tamale Man in Key West, the Conch Republic, and it's a true damn story.
Well, I finally got back, and I was in here till 1 o'clock this morning, and I put because I thought I did it before I left, but I didn't. So I got it on the hot new song playlist, which goes out and grabs a new one of those songs every 4 hours or whatever. So you're in there now, and it's playing every day. And I will say this: your theme Friday night for your show, apparently, opening your show, was tequila.
Yes, it was. And poor Danny was sitting there puking. And he was like, I said, Danny, don't listen.
How many tequila songs are there?
And I was like, don't listen to the song.
The rest of us were liking it.
He really was throwing up at that time. Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later, but yeah. It was,
Oh, my God.
It was horrible, man. Horrible. But,
well, you know what? There's a song.
there's a song.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does. It was happening, too. Yeah. But anyway, well, man, go ahead.
I wanted to have a good show with the Cinco de Mayo thing.
It was awesome.
It was.
People enjoyed the fact that we had a hodgepodge of stuff in there, from some real old stuff to I'm playing Sammy Hagar, Mas Tequila.
I know.
Well, I can't tell
great.
you how happy you made Ed and Pat and people on the boat when you had that little sound bite from Alec. I mean, here we are. They're all out there on the catamaran. The sun's starting to set. Tiki Man Radio's playing. Your show's starting to come on, and here comes Alec. And everybody just roared, when Alec, listened to Coastal Confessions. It was a happy surprise that people weren't expecting.
Yeah.
Even though I know it's part of your intro all the time, but it was just in the moment. They were just having fun. And then here is their grandson out there, and they're in Mexico. I mean, I can't tell you what a precious moment that was for them.
Very cool. And he's not really a grandson. He's a grand poobah.
That's right. That's right.
Well, he tells me he's taking over the radio station, so it is what it is.
I guess I'm out on my butt too, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. But well, all right, buddy. We're gonna let you fly, man. Thank you for taking some time. I know you're busy and you got things going on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Great job with the Tamale Man.
Thank you.
We'll get caught up this week on some other stuff, okay?
Yes, we need to. You know what? Real quick, looking forward to the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase.
Yay.
We only got a few last-minute slots that are remaining. I mean, there's just a couple, and I'm getting ready to I want to put the advertisement out before I hit June 1st, where I'm out of pocket for a bit. So
that'd be good.
I want to get some advertisements out there, so people know how we do it. So,
and how can everybody go and download the song Tamale Man?
Hey, go out to Apple. It's out there on Apple Music. It's out there on Amazon. It's out there on all the streaming platforms.
Okay.
All right.
Ready to go, and make that part of your dinner table listening session.
That's right. And they're damn good tamales. You guys should order some tamales
Well,
sometime.
that's what I was going to say.
We ate
B-Man,
some
when we
down
see
there.
you in
Yeah.
Key
Oh,
West.
but you haven't had B-Man's
Well,
tamales.
we have a microwave in our room.
Very important. I have B-Man's.
Well, and that's the thing. If everybody coming down, if I can get well in advance who's coming and who's requesting, that gives me time to make them and have them ready. So once people come to the island, you know, they're thawed, thawed or whatever. But you know, I can have them in packages, packed, ready to go.
Beautiful.
I can
Sounds
see
great.
the storefront, the Conch Republic Tamale Company.
Yes. I'm telling you, it's sold in every Margaritaville around the world. Okay? I mean, I'm telling you, there's something there. Such a missed opportunity. I mean, you know,
So
we can make
too,
this
you know.
happen. We can make it happen.
I know you
Colorado
gotta go, but
style.
I'll say this real quick. During the Key West Songwriters Fest in February, I was so happy that Sauce Boss needed a guitar and he used mine.
Nice.
So cool. And I was talking to Ruthie, his wife, and while he's up there doing his thing, she goes, you know, we're going to get some more of them tamales before we leave town. And by God, on Monday morning, that was their first stop before they left Key West, was here at the house. We traded tamales for hot sauce.
Don't you love that? I mean, they're going down their checklist, right? They're like, okay, we got to get checked into the house. We got to get the keys. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to make sure this is taken care of. We're playing at Smoking Tuna over at 2:00. Make sure we get tamales.
And by God, I'm no sauce boss, but I'll tell you what, he makes great gumbo and I make great tamales.
There you go.
That's
There you go.
it.
Makings of a party.
All right, buddy.
Yes.
We love you, man. We'll talk to you this week, okay?
Love you too. We'll talk to you guys. Have a great Sunday.
All right, brother. See you,
Thank
man.
you.
See you, brother.
Bye.